I am angry. Hi, my name is Zairi, and today we'll be talking about conspiracy theories. Yay! So, I hate conspiracy theories, which is quite easy to think of, but I wanted to talk about one specific one because, so I was watching, so this is unscripted, I'm gonna be jumping from topic to topic really quickly. I apologize if it's something that's not for you, it's okay if you click up the video. Again, sorry. So if you're still here, I was watching videos as one does, and I got recommended a conspiracy ancient Egyptians are aliens video, and I was stupid enough to click it. Now, I've been stupid before. I've been stupid when I was around like 13, 14, and I actually believed this stuff, but then luckily, I managed to grow something that is called a brain, and I stopped believing shit like that. But apparently there are some people who still do, and there's a lot of them regarding ancient Egypt. So, yeah, I'm not gonna go into how racist that is, but, let's just get on to my topic for today, which was the Eye of Horus. Yay! So, Eye of Horus, or Budget Eye, is a symbol that probably everybody has seen today. Like, literally, it's one of the most famous things from ancient Egypt, together with Ankh, the Mask of Tutankhamun, and pyramids, but from symbols, it's up there. It's really, everybody has seen this thing. And you could be like, wow, where does this come from? Could it be from the hog? Because, Horus is the hog-headed god, and when you look at the hogs in Egypt, they have eyes that look like this? No, it's the brain. So now, let me explain. Conspiracy theorists think that basically if you chop a brain in half, you can see a thing that kind of looks like a Horus eye. And now, brain is really funny, because brain kind of makes up shapes in places where there's nothing. Brain really connects stuff that is not supposed to connect. That's how you see clouds, and you're like, oh wow, this cloud looks like a dog. And it's not a dog, but you're still like, oh, it looks like a dog. This is basically the same logic applying to brain inside of brain thingies. But yeah, these people are like, oh, it looks just like the Eye of Horus. That must mean that the Egyptians knew about the brain, and they must have performed brain surgeries that were taught to them by aliens, which landed on the pyramids, and you get the idea. So yeah, I'm just gonna talk. I wanna talk about this part because, well, as I said, the Eye of Horus is one of the most important symbols. It's been around for thousands and thousands of years, and yeah, I don't think it. It's not. I don't think. I know it's not because of the brain. Because imagine you're a little child, and you're in a museum, it's your first time, and you're really, really excited to see the mummies and to know about ancient Egypt. And you get this, and you can get a little book. And the first thing that the book says about mummification, because a lot of kids are weirdly into mummification, is that they take the brain out from the nose, right? They put the little scalpel through the nose, and they just scratch it out. Yeah, that's true, actually. If I remember right, which I hope I do, it would be really embarrassing if I did not. They break the nasal bone, the nose bone, and they took the brain out that way. Because if you're mummifying body, you don't want something rotting inside it. That's why they took away all the organs, and that's what I'm gonna talk about now. The Egyptians took away all the organs in the body, and they put the important ones in canopic jars, which are these funky looking thingies. I love them. I love canopic jars. They look incredibly cool. And they put the organs in there to accompany the person to the afterlife. And I'm gonna make a little graph up here to show you which went where. And there was one organ that stayed in the body, actually, which was the heart. Because the heart was really important. The heart was the thing you brought in front of Anubis, you put it on the weights, and it tells you whether you go to the afterlife or you get eaten by the crocodile mutant monster, which I need to remember the name. I'm so bad with names, but yeah, that guy. So yeah, they left your heart in. And they kind of believed everything was in the heart, and that's why I left it there. They thought your soul, your consciousness, your basically your whole you was in there. And so what does it leave for the brain? Nothing. It got scraped out and thrown out. It wasn't even put in the kind of big jars. That's how useless it was. We can assume that the Egyptians knew that the brain was like important, because we discovered like a papyrus from a doctor who like looked at patients he had, and he saw one that had like a hole in their head, and the doctor looked at them and they were like, oh yeah, we're not gonna treat this one, they're gonna die. And yeah, like, it's true, they were going to die, because if you have a hole in your head, the chances of your surviving in ancient Egypt are very low. But yeah, they saw it pulsating. They said they saw like a I'm not gonna say a worm, it was described a little bit differently, but you know how the brain looks. And so yeah, I think they had an idea that it's important to protect the brain, because if you don't, you die. But we can think that they just didn't connect the dots. And that's why it makes no sense that one of the most important symbols in Egypt would be connected to something that they basically threw out. The end. So let me know if you would want more of these, because I'm not gonna say the channel I got this theory from, because I don't want to advertise them, and I don't want their goons coming my way, because they have a lot of goons. But yeah, if you want more of these, I would like to, but I feel like I'm not educated enough to do this, because this is kind of like, it's not like I read this somewhere, I kind of just connected the dots, because it's quite easy, especially with this one. Like, ever since I was a kid, I knew that the brain was not, it's the whole thing. But yeah, let me know. I hope you enjoyed if you listened up to here. I hope you have a wonderful day. It was great seeing you, and I'll see you next time, hopefully. Bye bye.